Good day, everyone. This is Vincent Tan speaking. This time, I'm going to talk about TOSO Multi VRF, short for TNV, the introduction for North American market. This is the general introduction. If you are interested in TNV specified product, please go to watch my the other videos for more detail. This sharing divides into these 6 parts. I have put the corresponding video linkages at the below description area just for your reference. Moreover, I also provide the quality subtitle. Don't forget to turn it on if you need. Installer advantage.
This slide is the comparison between GMV5 and GMV6 system. So you can find that GMV6 share the same value to GMV5, which is for the total piping length, it is about 3,300 feet. As for the outdoor unit to vertex indoor unit, around 540 feet. And for the height difference between outdoor unit and indoor unit, either outdoor unit is higher or lower. It is around 300 feet, which is about 20 floors. As we consider this value is quite enough for most projects, so we don't extend this value. As for side discharge, this time GMV6 actual compared with GMV5, this value only half, either for the total piping length or from the outdoor unit to vertex indoor unit, only half. We just ensure the height difference is the same. The reason it is that we just focus on extend the operating range from -4 to -22. We focus on this one, so we sacrifice this piping length because for the household use, this value it is quite enough. Convenient installation of outdoor units. On this slide, I just compare the GMV5 heat pump and GMV6 heat pump installation. Let's focus on the GMV5 heat pump. On site, you need to install gas pipe, liquid pipe, and also the oil balance pipe, right? But for GMV6 heat pump, as we cancel the oil balance pipe, so you just need to install liquid pipe, gas pipe, but this time it is high pressure gas pipe because we integrate heat pump and heat recovery together. And this is what we can get. So we need to sacrifice something, right? And that is for GMV5, it is free capacity sequence. That means we don't care about the outdoor unit capacity sequence. You can install in any capacity sequence, it's fine. However, for GMV6 heat pump, as we need to ensure the oil can flow into each outdoor unit even without the oil balance pipe. So we need to set up a rule, which is this one. So in this case, if this outdoor unit close to the indoor unit from this pipeline system, then the capacity it should become bigger. The reason it is that for oil return, which is the system will higher the compressor frequency to use the refrigerant gas to flush the oil which is trapped in the indoor unit, flush the oil back to the outdoor unit, which is from the gas pipe. So we find that more oil will flow to the first corner. In this case, this outdoor unit 3 can get more oil. So on the other hand, if this outdoor unit has a larger capacity, also require the compressor to operate in higher frequency. Higher frequency also require more oil for lubrication. So in that case, we just send more oil to this larger outdoor unit 3 for more oil requirement, which means our setting. Last but not least, as due to the algorithm updated from GMV5 to GMV6, please never miss GMV5 heat pump or heat recovery with GMV6 heat pump or heat recovery. As for heat recovery system, this type is quite similar. As GMV5HR and GMV6R, there are 3 pipes, right? And also for GMV5-6R, already cancelled the oil balance pipe. And also it has this outdoor unit capacity sequence. It is the same. Low requirement on installation space. As we upgrade and optimize the ventilation system. So just compare with GMV5. In this case, for the clear layer runs, which is the outer unit to the obstacle, the distance A, B, C, D, E, F, we make this value to be much smaller just compared with GMV5. Also means in a narrow space, you can put more outer unit into it to ensure the capacity. For the outdoor unit, you can choose to put them on the rooftop like this, and also you can put them in the service floor. If the outdoor unit, the top to the ceiling is less than 118 inch, you need to apply this air ducting to ensure the ventilation. Besides, you can also set the ESP on the outdoor unit. For GMV6, we offer you up to 5 grades of the ESP setting, max up to 0.44 inch water gauge.
Communication wire requirement. As GMV6 also adopt CAN communication, which means for the D1, D2 connection, always series connected from top to tail. And for the CAN, there is no or non-polarity, which means on the wiring, you don't need to memorize the colors, just connect it like this, mismatch or cross match is okay. And the total length for the D1, D2, it can up to 1.5 kilometer. And of course, the size, it should be this one. And the capacity ratio or the diversity, the default setting is 50% to 135%. As for the in-dock unit to the wire controller, the total length, it can be up to 250 meters. Flexible linkage control. That means on the outdoor unit, there is a socket. No need the BNS. You can achieve the emergency stop, which means you can link to the fire alarm or the emergency stop button to achieve this. For example, in the building, you just install the GMV system and also linkage with a fire signal to the outdoor unit. Then, if the fire alarm happen and detected by this fire alarm signal, you send to the outdoor unit, then the system will shut down immediately.
EMV6 dip switch setting. For this topic is very easy because there are only 3 dip switches at the outdoor unit PCB. We have put the emergency, including the compressor, the whole outdoor unit, the fan motor, and also the components into the program. Besides, we also put the ESP into the program. You need to use the switch to select the function to turn it on and also to select which ESP you would like to apply. And let's go back to this switch. You can find it. There are only 3. SA1 is for the capacity. Please keep it no change. SA8, that is for, say it as the master or slave. As for the SA2, the 4 dip is for the centralized address. As for the last number 5 dip is to identify whether it is the heat pump or heat recovery system.
Commissioning method. There are 4 ways. First is portable debugger. You can connect to the indoor unit or outdoor unit. Currently, we have 2 models. C42 is second generation and DE43 is third generation. You can also to do the commissioning from PC debugger, this one, or you can do this from the outdoor unit PCB. And only for GMV6, you can do this commissioning from the wired controller because we make the wired controller to imitate the outdoor unit main board buttons. How to make the update or optimize the control program for GMV5, you need to change this MCU. There is a small chip on it with the control program. But for GMV6, you just need to connect the portable debugger to the control main board, then override the control program into it is fine. For this one, you can save the prepare time and make the repair to be quickly.
Selection software, also called VRF selector. And from here, we allow you to select the in-dot unit and then select the out-dot unit. Then after you input the pipeline information, the system can automatically calculate the additional refrigerant for the system. And also for this example, when you select the in-dot unit and also the out-dot unit and also combine them together, and after you input the information of the pipeline, you can find it, it can automatically show you the additional refrigerant amount. Also, it can give you the detailed report for your projects.
As for the wiring, you can also just follow these pictures, which is at the startup page of the software. For single system, D1, D2, either from the in-dot unit or out-dot unit. And after that, connect to this converter, then from the converter to the PC. For the multi-system, also on the master out-dot unit from G1, G2.
And here is the interface. From here, you can select the language and also the unit. And also the detail, you can also go to my another GMV PC debugger video for detail. Here, just for the summary. And from here, you can connect to the PC. This is the GMV system for single unit. And for single system, you can connect the in-dot unit or from the out-dot unit D1, D2 is okay. But for the multi-system, only from the master out-dot unit G1, G2 from LV system. After that, here you can check all the parameters will display directly to you. To check it out is really convenient and easy. Out system information, out unit information, in-dot unit information, and also the error functions. And also you can do the commissioning from here. Also you can find that we just display all the steps directly on the screen, and also the checking information. Also we display directly here. You can also have a check here and also confirm the information from here is okay.
This slide displays the control detail of the portable debugger. On the left side is the second generation CE42. On the right side is third generation DE43. After you select your specified in-dot unit, you can change the setting. Also, you can check the out-dot unit and in-dot unit information and also the operating parameter. And besides, you can also do the system commissioning.
That's all for this sharing. If you still have any other question, suggestion, you can feel free to send me to my email address. Meanwhile, you can also scan this QR code to access the sharing presentation. Hasta la próxima.それではまた今度。